here's how you can turn your maps from to in just like a million simple steps. We can call this hack portrait mode, or maybe blue steel. But it is a total hack. Of course, the illusion breaks if you zoom out beyond the extents of the hack. But if you're making a story map or something, and all of the action happens within the extents of this hack, then it's a potentially pretty cool option. It all hinges around this PNG image that I made. It's got a radial gradient that goes from opaque white at the outside to transparent white on the inside. We're gonna add this as a media layer to our ArcGIS Online map and play with some blend modes. This is ArcGIS Online, and I'm going to change my base map to something more sultry. I like outdoor. And remember, this and about a kajillion other base maps are just a search away by clicking this Living Atlas button. Now I'm going to go to this Add button and choose Add Media Layer. Media Layer is a sweet feature. You can bring in vintage maps and line them up with this base map, or you could pull in beautiful illustrations related to the map that you're making. It's really cool. But we, of course, are going to use it in a manner for which it was not designed. I'll choose this glorious Add Media Layer button, and up pops a dialog. I'll drag my sneaky image onto the map and position it over my area of interest. You might have to tweak the position of this a couple times to make sure that the edge of this image doesn't appear within your map and wreck the illusion. Now that my media layer is in place, I'm going to do some weird stuff to the base map. I'll click my base map's title to dive into its guts. I'll select this tile layer, which comprises my base map, and then I'll take a look at the effects. My goal is to make this base map dark and blurry. So I'll activate this blur effect and crank it up. I'll also invoke the brightness contrast effect. I'll turn the brightness down to 50, and I'll set the contrast back to 100, which is normal. And the result looks like night is falling and I've lost my glasses. And then I'll head back to my layers. So far, I just have this one layer, the media layer. Next, I'll add a pristine version of my base map. I'll search Living Atlas for outdoor, and I'll add it, this time as a layer, not my base map. I'll drag my media layer beneath my newly added outdoor base map tile layer. Okay, let's take stock of what we've got. So far, I have added my media layer. We have a pristine version of my base map tiles as a layer, and beneath all that, I have my dark, blurry base map. And now it's time to get weird with some compositing. I'm going to create a group to isolate this compositing to just these two layers. My sneaky media layer on top and my pristine base map layer on the bottom. And now I can select this media layer and give it a blend mode from within the compositing group called Destination Out. And the result is like taking a picture in portrait mode on your phone. This is the sort of thing that could take a story map to the next level and maybe even the level after that. And remember, you can do this for multiple different locations and just switch which one currently has this neat portrait mode zone applied to it. Chip and I can't wait to see the sorts of stories that you make with this technique. Right, Chip?